Fine. So, okay, in the last session, okay, so I revised about the Python full stack is what, okay, in the demo sessions, I mean, for the first 3 demo sessions, whatever I discussed here, I revised you like Python full stack is what in that Python, Django REST framework, database, okay. Next, front-end technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, okay. And along with that, real-time examples, I mean, real-time applications of Python, Django, React.js, okay. And along with that, about our institutions, Harsha Trainings, and what we are offering from this training from our institution, okay, and what are the benefits you are receiving from my side as a trainer and also from the institution side. I explained all this, and in the last session especially we started the Python also, okay. So Python we started, so we are starting the backend from the backend, okay. We are starting with Python. So in the last session about the Python, okay, we discussed just introduction part. I given the introduction to Python. So total Python I classify into how many parts here? 4 parts. Okay, let me revise for 2 minutes. So total Python I classify into 4 parts. So part 1 is introduction to Python. Part 2 is the fundamentals of Python. Part 3 is a core Python topics. And part 4 is a advanced Python topics. Okay. So just we started the part 1, that is the introduction to Python. In the introduction, what we discussed, like Python is what? It is a programming language or a scripting language. So Python was developed by a computer scientist named Guido van Rossum. Okay, Guido van Rossum. And Python development was started in the year of 1989, and the first public release was in the year of 1991, February 20th, right? So, and after that, I explained to you the applications of Python in the real time, okay, where we are using this Python, okay, and what type of applications we are designing using Python. So nowadays, Python we are using in the different technologies to develop the different types of applications. So Python is becoming very, very popular because of, I said, okay, there are some technologies are there, latest technologies. So these technologies we are using from the past few years back onwards. They are like AI, ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning, IoT, Internet of Things, data science. In these technologies, we are using the Python and Python libraries. Okay. So that's why Python is becoming very, very popular. And along with that, I said Python is not only are using in these latest technologies, we are also using to develop the different types of applications. And Python is very, very simple and also easy by compared to other programming languages, right? So that is the reason. So why Python is becoming very, very popular. And also say Python also used for web development using Django or Flask frameworks. We can do the web development means we can design the web applications using this Python's framework like Django or Flask. Next, Python also supports for gaming development, and Python also supports for desktop applications also. Means we can design the desktop applications. For example, yesterday I shown to you in the Windows based applications, right? In the Windows, if you observe, there are so many apps are there. Okay, so like a calculator, calendar, something like. So these type of apps also, these are called actually GUI components. GUI components. Okay, yesterday I shown to you. So these type of apps also we can design using the Django here. Sorry, Python here. Okay, right. So along with this, in the demo session, I shown one slide to you. There are so many apps are there, real-time applications are there. You also can note all those. Okay, so all are the applications of Python only. Okay, so is it clear up to this? So these up to this we discussed in the last session. Any doubts in this? Okay, fine then. So we'll continue. Fine. Okay. Now let's discuss about versions of Python. You know, any software is having the versions, right? Okay, any software is having some versions. Like Python also having some versions. So let me discuss all the versions of Python, and in that which one we have to use, which one we should not use. Okay, I'm going to show all these. Along with that, how to download, how to install the Python software, I'm going to discuss in this today's session. So you can just keep ready with your laptops. So try to listen the class with laptops only. Okay, now today we are setting the Python software in our systems. Okay, right. So first of all, versions we have to discuss. So total Python softwares are classified into three types, or you can say three series. Okay, there are total three series. Okay, so in these three series, first one is 1.x series. Second one is 2.x series. Third one is 3.x series. Okay. There are total three series in Python. Python software. 1.x, 2.x and 3.x series. Okay. Now, in this 1.x series, we know already this Python software is developed when, in which year, sir? In which year? 1989. Development was started in the year of 1989. And first public release was in the year of when? First public release means that is just like, you can say that is a trial version, or in the software generally we will be having a alpha or beta versions, alpha and beta versions. The first public release was, tell me when, I already explained in the previous slide. Whatever the first public release is, that is not a 1.x version. That is just like alpha or beta version. Or you can say that is a trial version. Okay. Anyone? First public release of Python software. Today also I revised the class.
1990.
Good. Okay. 1991. Okay. This is the first public release of the Python. It's not Python first version in this. Okay. So here 1.x is there now. This is introduced in the year of 1994. Understood here? Python 1.x series is introduced in the year of 1994. Next, 2.x series is introduced in the year of 2000. Next, 3.x series. So 3.x series is introduced in the year of 2008. Okay. So, but right now this 1.x series. Okay, before that, actually, what is the meaning of this x here? X means here, subversions will be there now. For example, 1.0, 1.1, like that. Same way, The 2.x series also will be having a 2.0 version, 2.1 version, 2.2 versions like that. Same way, the 3.x series, we have 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, and so on like this. Okay. So X stands for here, the subversion of the software. Okay. So like that, we have a series is like this. Okay. So in this 1.0 version is introduced or released in the year of 1994, and from 2.x series in the 2.0 is introduced in the year of 2000, and from the 3.x series 3.0 is introduced in the year of 2008. Introduced means released. Introduced means here released. Okay, right. Now, but right now, which version we are using and which version we have to use and which version we should not use. Okay, we have to discuss all these points. So, this 1.x series, whatever is there, which is released in the year of 1994, actually is a very old one. Okay, nowadays we are not using, and this is totally expired, or you can say deprecated. Deprecated means outdated. Okay, deprecated means outdated. We no need to use this 1.x series. Try to understand. Okay, even if you want to download this software from any other source or from the Google, okay, you cannot find this 1.x series. This totally deprecated or expired. We no need to talk. We no need to discuss about this 1.x series of Python software. In the olden days, you are using, okay, see 1994 at the time we are using this one. Okay, so around 30 years back we are using this 1.x series, but right now we are not using. Okay, that's why we should not discuss anything about this 1.x series. Next, this 2.x series, as I said, it is released, I mean, which one? 2.0 version is released in the year of 2000. Okay, right now we are using this. Okay, currently we are using this 2.x series, but in the future we may not use this 2.x series also. Okay, in this 2.x series we have 2.7. Okay, 2.7 is going on. However, in this we also have some subversions like 2.7.1, 2.7.2. Also we can find some subversions. However, 2.7 series is going on in this 2.x series. Right now we are using. Okay, right now we are using in some, already existed. There are some apps are there. There are some, applications are there, which in that already they used here 2.x series. For that purpose, we have to use this 2.x series software of Python. Okay, but in the future or you can say if you want to design the new or latest versions, latest softwares here, right now we should not use this 2.x series also. This is 2.x series is helpful in case your apps already designed with 2.x, then you can use this 2.x series, otherwise not required. Suppose if you want to design any new app using the Python, then you can start with what? 3.x series of, 3.x series of Python software. So this 3.x series in this 3.0 is introduced or released in the year of 2008. Okay. Now here also we have a version, subversions 3.1, 3.2 and so on like that. But in this also, okay, we have to use from which version? At least see 3.x series we have 3.0, 3.1, 3.2 all these. Okay. But it is better to download and install, okay, from 3.8 and above. Try to just I given the greater than 3.80. Okay, 3.8, 3.9, okay, 3.10, 3.11, like that we have some versions. I will tell you all these where we can find, how to look at everything. I am going to provide the information to you. Okay, so that is why here, even though if you use Python 3.x series, in this you try to use from which version? 3.8 and above, greater than 3.8 and above. That's why here I given the greater than symbol. So try to avoid using the which one 3.8 below versions of Python software. Okay, so those right now 3.8 below versions mostly we are not using, okay, to develop the any particular applications using Python. Okay, that is what. That's why you try to go for latest one. At least my recommendation is you just start with 3.10 and above versions right now. Okay, so 3.10 and above versions, because tomorrow again we are going to work with Django and we are going to work with Django REST framework. So if you want to work with Django, if you want to work with Django REST framework, compulsory Python is required in your system. Means Python software must and should be installed. Then only you can install the Django, you can install the Django REST framework. I already said in the demo session, this Django REST framework are actually Python based only. Python frameworks only. Yes or no? Python framework only. That is why here the Django people recommended, okay, to use the Python 3.x series, that to latest one. Okay, so that's why here it is recommended to use the latest one from the 3.x series. 3.x series. Okay, I'll show whenever we start the Django also, there are some official documentations will be there. From that official documentations, we can find everything. If you want to work with Django and if you want to design the projects using Django, okay, which Python softwares are, which Python software versions are recommended. Okay, we can find all these with the documentation or with the help of the documentation. I am going to show what is the documentation, how it is helpful, everything I am going to discuss for you. Don't worry. Okay, because as a developer, now after learning or after completion of this Python full stack course, now you are ready to design the apps. Means you are ready to develop the some softwares or applications. Yes or no? So as a programmer or as a developer, we have to understand all these things. Not only coding, we need to understand some of the configuration, configuration techniques, or you can say configuration environments, how to set up, which versions we have to use, which version we should not use, which versions are compatible, which version are not compatible for Django, for example. For example, for the Django, okay, this one 2.x series may not work. And also 3.8 below versions may not work, will not support. Your Django will not work, maybe will not work, will not support if you try to install the older versions. Okay, that's why you have to understand all these things. So that's why my recommendation is you try to go at least, at least 3.8, or you can go for from 3.10 to above anyone. Okay, na? Right. So these are the different versions of the Python. So here I given very clearly about these all versions of Python. So as I said, see, Python 1.0 version introduced in the year of 1994 January. Exactly, the month is January. Right now it is currently expired or deprecated. Python 2.0 version introduced in the year of 2000 October. Okay, and Python 3.0 version introduced in the year of 2008 December. Okay, and at present Python versions are available only in the two series. They are 2.x series and 3.x series. Okay, next, Python current versions in 3.x series is 3.12 and in the 2.x series is 2.7. Right now there are two Python software series are inactive. One is 3.x series and 2.x series. But in that 3.x series, 3.12 is the latest one. Okay, and from the 2.x series, 2.7 is the latest. We also can find sometimes subversions also like 2.7.1, 7.2, 7.3, something like that. We'll see all these in the website. So here, from where we can find all these versions and from where we can download this Python software means there is one official website of the Python, that is www.python.org. Okay, this is a what Python official website. Python official website. From this website, we can find anything which is related to Python or Python software. We can explore all different versions. Okay, and we can also check the release notes. Okay, when it is released exactly in that version, what are included. Okay, everything we can find A to Z about the Python. So now let's open this website. So for that, just you can go to the Google and here you can type simply, if you know the, if you remember this website, you can just type this website name, or simply you can type here Python. That's it. Just if you type the Python in the Google, now see the first link only. If you observe the first link only, like www.python.org. Python.org. This is the official website. Okay, right. Fine. Now, here you can open this in the new tab. I'm opening in the new tab, or you can click on this. This is the home page of this Python official website. Okay, Python official website. Fine. Now, we have to download the software, right? We have to download the softwares. See here you can see latest news and all these upcoming events and something everything. But right now these are all not required. Just I will show to you how to download first of all. How to download the Python software. Now, if you want to download Python softwares, here there is a button or menu, downloads. Okay. Here, if you want to download, say, okay, 3.14 is the latest one. Recently it is released here. If you want to download this one, you can click on this button. Okay, let me click on this button 3.14.0. Okay, notice there, what is that? Python 3.9 plus cannot be used on Windows 7 or earlier. Okay, however, don't worry. But right now we are using, I think, Windows 10, 11, all these we are using. Windows 7 is the older one. Windows 7, 8, 9 we are not using right now. Don't worry about it. So right now we are using the latest, Windows. Okay, maybe you will be having the Windows or Mac also. I will show to you in case if anybody have Mac here. Anybody have Mac? Anybody have other than Windows operating system in your laptops or systems? That will also same procedure I will tell you. Okay. In the Windows, how you are going to download and install. In the Mac also same way. In case if you have a Apple laptop, you will be having the Mac OS. They are also almost same. Okay. For that also we can find the software in this website. I will tell you. So first of all, what we do, you can just click on these downloads. And suppose if you want to download this Python 3.14, you can click on this. See, once if I click here, automatically here downloading. See, it's done. 28.5 MB. Can you observe at the right top corner? Are you able to see? Are you able to see? 3.14.0. It is downloaded in my system within seconds only. Okay. And it is a original software. It is not a cracked version, or it will not expire after 1 month or after 1 year. It is the original software. We can use it free of cost, without login or without making any payments. We can use it from this Python official website. Okay, don't go for any other unknown websites, because you may have some what is called that one, virus for the softwares. Okay, that's why it is recommend. I will recommend to use only the official websites for anything. I am going to show all the official websites to you which are related to Python, okay, or Python full stack related one, anything. So from there only, okay, we have to use the Python softwares. Python softwares are any other our Python full stack related softwares. Okay, right. So right now here I downloaded. So you know that this downloaded file is available where? Available where? In the downloads folder. Yes or no? In our system, there is a downloads folder. You can go there. See here downloads. In this download, see 3.14.0. Just now I downloaded 14/11/2025. So now we have to install it. Please let me know before that. So are you downloading right now? Are you doing right now in your system? How many of you are doing? Please let me know in the chat box. Respond in the chat box. How many are doing right now? We'll see. If already have a Python software, no need to do. Okay. Yes. Are you with your laptops? Respond in the chat box, all of you. We'll see. Yes, guys. Okay. So if you are with your laptops, you can do right now, or you can do later whenever you receive the video, recorded video. Okay, right. I will show. First of all, you can listen otherwise. So after downloading, what you do, you can double click on this file. Once if you double click, okay, then you can see a screen like this. In my laptop already I installed, so that let me show the screenshots for this. Here you can see this type of screen whenever you double click on that downloaded Python file. Now here you can choose these two checkboxes. See, many people, even though if I explain very clearly step by step, still will make the mistakes. Its installation is very, very simple. Only this screen is important. This screen only important. Okay. No other option need to set to install the Python software. Only this screen. There are no steps here. Only just you have to choose these two options. Bottom you can observe. Bottom here you can observe there are two checkboxes are there. You have to check mark these two options. One is, for example, use admin privileges when installing the Python software or py.exe, and second one is add python.exe to the path. If you don't use these two checkboxes or two options, your Python software will not work. You cannot use a Python software properly. Okay, now? So what is the first option actually here? Use admin privileges. Privileges means for your laptop or for your computer, you are the admin. Generally, any system or any Windows, okay, will ask the permissions, because if anything you want to install, okay, the system or the Windows is going to, going to take some permissions. So that for your laptop, you are the admin. If you accept, then only what? We can install any softwares in your system. That is why we have to choose this option. That means if you choose this option, what is the meaning of that? Admin. You are the admin for your laptop. You are giving the permission to install this software. That's the meaning of this one. Understood? Next option is add python.exe. There is a file here. Add python.exe to the path. Generally, whenever you install any softwares in your laptops, you have to set the environment variables setup. That is for what means that is called actually path. You have to set the path in the environment variables. Manually, you have to do. But here, instead of doing manually, if we choose this option here, then we can set the path for our Python software so that our Windows or our system is going to identify about the Python and Python code or Python commands, whatever we use. Okay. So you can say Python commands, Python softwares or Python programs are understandable by these Windows or any other OS, whatever it be. Right now, whatever the OS you are using, that OS can understand your Python software. If you don't set this path, you cannot run your Python programs. Because if you don't select this option, Windows don't know what is that exactly, what you are writing, what you are executing, what you are writing, what you are executing. Okay, so Windows will not understand. That is why you have to choose this option also. These two options are compulsory. First, whenever you see this screen, first you can choose these two options. Then you can choose install now or customer installation. But right now, you can choose install now. When to use this install now? If you want to install this Python software in the C drive. In the C drive, see, this is a location. They given one location, na? C users, something like that. In this location, Python software will be installed. Okay, when to use this customer installation? In case your C drive is full, means if there is no space in the C drive, then only can go for the second option, customer installation. I hope you people are having the space in the C drive, so that after choosing these two options, you can click on the install now, so that you can move to the next screen like this. In this, what happens? So Python will be installed like this. Within seconds only, it is going to install. Okay, now this is the next step. Next, after that, once if it is finished here, we can see one more screen. The confirmation message like this. Setup was successful. That's it. Very, very simple. So finally, you can close here. There is a close button is there. You can click on this button and you can close this. That's it. Only 3 screens here. Only 3 screens whenever you install. In these 3 screens, first screen only very, very important. This one only very important. Remaining or nothing. Remaining 2 are what? This is the second screen. This is the third screen. Nothing in this. In this, you don't need to do anything. Only how to do in a first screen. Understood all of you? Just you can choose these two options in the bottom check boxes and you can click on the install now. That's it. You can move to the next. In case your C drive is full, you can go for customer installation. If you choose the second option, then you can browse in your laptop. For example, you can choose the D drive, or if you have any D drive, you can choose that location. You know how to browse, right? You can choose that location. For example, D drive, if you choose, you can choose the D drive. In that, you can create one folder. You know how to create folder, right? You know basics, right? Okay, you can create that folder. In that folder, you can install the Python software. In case your C drive is full or if there is no space in the C drive, then only you can go for this customer installation. Otherwise, just you can go for first option only, that is C drive. Install now, that is going to install in the C drive. Is it clear, guys? Download and installation is completed now. Okay, no problem. If you have a 3.11, no problem. If you want, you can upgrade it. Suppose you are downloading the 3.14, the latest one. So once if you click on, it is going to ask you repair something option like that. You can upgrade it, no problem if you want. Otherwise, you can work with the 3.11 only. Okay, no problem. Shiv Shankar. Right now, you can keep it like this. Don't worry. No problem at all. I said at least 3.10 and above version you can use. No problem at all. Okay, that will work for next upcoming Django. For Django also it will work. No problem. You can keep it like this. If want, you can just upgrade it. Okay, same. Even if you want to already if you have a Python software, then same. You can install this latest one. You can double click, but instead of this screen, you can see just some different screen that is for upgrading, or it is going to ask like repair something like that. Uninstall. Okay, repair something, you will get such type of options. Okay, if you have any such options here, you can go to the upgrade or repair something like that. Okay, then you can upgrade it. Just you can follow those steps here. Enough. Fine. I hope it's clear for you. Any doubts in the download and installation? Please let me know so that we'll move to the next. Any doubts in the download Python software and installation of the Python software. Is it clear? For installation only one screen, this screen only important. Yes or no? And also one more thing. That way, okay, right now here install Python 3.1011, some version is there. However, any version is same procedure. And also it may be a Windows or Mac also same procedure. Okay, now come back to the this website. Suppose see here downloads. If we click on all releases, click on this all releases. See, if I click on all releases, you can find some options here. So download Python. Okay, see here. Here you can see download the latest version for Windows. Okay, you can click on here. Just now I shown the same way here also. Or else, see if you have Linux, Mac, Android, if you want to run your programs other than Windows, also can find the links here. I hope, but right now you are all using the Windows only. But in case in the future, if you want to use other ways, here you also have the softwares for those operating systems here. Just you can click and you can go there. You can find the softwares. Okay. Now you can scroll down once. Suppose see, if you scroll down here, there is a table. See, there is a table. In this table, you can find all versions of Python software. See 3.x series, all these are 3.x series only. Where is the 2.x series? Any 2.x series software? You can see in the bottom, maybe. Yeah, see 2.7.18. Okay, 2.7. And also there is a release date, download link, release notes. You can find anything here. So 3.x series is there. 2.x series also available. Okay. Say 2.7.15. Like that, you can scroll down, very down. See, in this table you can find from Python 2.0.1 onwards. This is C. 2.0.1 is June 22, 2001. However, we don't use this one right now. Just I am telling you. You can find here 2.x series and 3.x series. But there is no software of which version here? 1.x series. That you have to check here. That you have to observe here. That's why I said here, this 1.x is totally deprecated, means outdated. In this official website only, Python people only not given about this here. There is no such software is existed which is related to 1.x series. Okay, that is one. Suppose in case you want to download the previous versions here, you can just go here. For example, right now which version we downloaded? 3.14.0, right? Suppose in case if you want to download the 3.11.14 or any other down version, suppose 3.10.19. Okay, just you will click on the download link. Click on download link and scroll down once. Okay, here you can see the table. In this table, they did not give the this version is not given. The file download, installation file. Just go for 3.11.14. Download. Click on the download. Source released files. Okay, let me check here. 3.19. Okay. 3.12.12. Let me check it. What is available? I think this is updated. They were showing actually in the previous. They were showing a table again. Let me check it. What it is downloaded. In case if you want to download the previous one, you can check it once. I think there is a zip file actually. Okay, no problem. But right now you can work with this latest one only. In case if it is not working latest one, let me know that. We'll see that. 3.13.4. Okay, here you can see. Like that you can find like this. Windows, for example. Download Python installer. Like this. You can click on this. Okay. And again, installer. Okay, they change something format here, the file format. Okay, don't worry. Here, you can see here actually. Yeah. If you click on this, you can find a table like this. Here, Windows installer. It is a recommended 64-bit. Click on this, that you can download. If you want to download, install the previous versions, just little bit back versions, you can explore like this. There you can find, suppose if you want to download for Windows, you can find here Windows installer 64-bit version. That is recommended. You can see here recommended one only how to use. That too installer, Windows installer only like this. That too 64-bit only. Okay, no? Like this. Here if you click on this, that is going to install. Download. See here, downloading. Download completed. See. 3.13.4 like this. So in that way, you also can download the previous or little bit back versions of the Python software. Now, after download and installation, now we downloaded, install the Python software. Now, how to check whether that Python software installed in our laptop or desktop, what it may be. Okay, how to check here? You can open the command prompt, search or explore about the CMD like this. Command prompt. Okay, you can just type here CMD and here you can see command prompt. Click on this. In this command prompt, just you can type the Python like this, or you can type the Py also. These are the Python commands. Okay, these are the Python commands. Whenever you type the Py or Python, Windows is going to identify these Py or Python commands because we set the path already. Means whenever we are installing the Python software, we choose one option, right? Set path option, second option in the checkbox. Otherwise, this Python, you are going to get an error that this command is not recognized as internal or external, something like that. You will get an error. If you get an error, its meaning is the Python software. For that, you are installed already, but path is not set properly. In case if you type and press enter, see, you are getting like this, means Python software is installed successfully. Path also added successfully. Then here, just let me type something. For example, welcome to Python, like this. That's it. Program also working fine. Up to this, your instructions are working properly, means now Python is installed successfully, working successfully. Because many people will install, but will not work sometimes. Because why? If they don't install the software properly, okay, then software will not work properly. That is why only one screen is there as I shown today. Okay, that screen is very, very important. Only one screen at the time of installation. Then your Python will work successfully, sir. Is it clear, guys? Okay. So here, whatever you want, you can type. For example, x equal to 10. Print of x. Print of x means x is printed here. Like y equal to 20. Print of y. Then let's add these two values. Z equal to x plus 5. Print of z. Actually, this is called here Python shell. This is called what here? Python shell. See, z value 30 is printed, or without print also directly we can print here. X value can print, y value can print, z value also can print here. Understanding? So this is a way to check what your Python software is working or Python software is installed or not. See, it is showing the version also here, right? In my lab, I have a 3.13.7. Which version also available? You can check with this command only. Py or Python. Okay. You can type the Py also. Let me try. Previous I typed Python. Now I'll type here Py. See, same. Understood? Like that. In that way, you can download, you can install, and then you can check whether the Python software installed successfully or not, and also programs are working. I mean, programs are running properly or not. Today, all you people, you can set up to this. Okay. In the next session, I am going to explain to you the modes of writing Python program. Just I am going to show to you. There are two modes are there. I am going to explain you. Okay. So how to write, how to save, how to execute Python programs. There are two ways are there. I am going to explain these two ways to you in the next session. Okay. So usually Saturday, Sunday, there is no class for you. So that next class will be when? On Monday. Understood? Okay. So meanwhile, what you do, just you can set up this Python software and you can check all these things as I said today and revise in case if anybody not listen the previous classes. This is a fourth session total. Okay. Total we completed up to no 4 or 3 now. I think yesterday till yesterday. Is it fourth or fifth one? I think today is what? Class 5. Okay. Fifth day. Right. So 3 demos. After 3 demos, 2 regular sessions. Yesterday and today. Just we started Python yesterday. Okay. So total 5 sessions we completed. In case if anybody not listen the previous sessions, please go through recording videos. If anybody have any doubts, you can discuss on Monday. Okay, now? Fine. And right now, just you can listen my classes and I'm going to show to you right now just for few days. Next 2 days, next 2 to 3 days, maybe next 2 to 3 days means next 2 to 3 classes, you'll be having the theory only. As I said, we are going to discuss the modes of writing. This is a practical one. Download, installation, checking. Modes of writing Python program is practical also. But you'll be having little bit theory for 2 days. After that, we are going to start the exact practical as well. Okay. So meanwhile, just you can go through this recording videos. Okay. And after that, I am going to share the notes with you. So once if the if from our office people confirm, okay, the registration from your side, then we are okay, share our notes and everything, activities, everything. Okay. So meanwhile, just you can go through the recorded videos and just you can do practically. If I show anything, you can do that practically. If I explain any theory, try to revise it. Okay. Right. So fine guys, today we'll close session and we'll continue on Monday. If you have any doubts, you can discuss with me. If no doubts, you can leave session guys. Thank you. Have a nice day.